I'm gonna show you some of the easiest tostadas you will ever make. And the avocado salsa that I make with these, I can eat it with pretty much anything. A rotisserie chicken from the grocery store, and I'm just gonna shred this for all its meat. I'm gonna be using some pickled jalapenos specifically, and the vinegar, the pickling liquid from the jar, a little bit of water, salt, and one large ripe avocado. Okay, so here in my food processor, I've already added my large avocado. Add the pickling liquid from the pickled jalapenos. I'm gonna go with a couple of those. Go in with a little bit of water, salt to taste. There we go. So you take your tostada, you add your guacamole sauce here, or your avocado sauce. It's salted and seasoned. It's from the grocery store. It's rotisserie, so it does come pretty seasoned and marinated and salted. Some sour cream. This is Mexican sour cream with a little bit of cotija cheese. You can add some slices of your jalapeno. You can do it right there on top. So I'm going to give it a try. I know it's good. I do this all the time. This is seriously so simple to make and so good. And you don't have to pick up a rotisserie chicken. You can boil it, bake it, and shred it, and season how you like. It's so good. So this sandwich comes together quick. I'm using rotisserie chicken from the grocery store, some red onion, fresh lettuce, tomato, also stone ground mustard, and bacon jam. It makes this sandwich, and some cracked black pepper. I'm using fresh bamboleo bread rolls from the store. So here I've sliced the chicken. This is toasty. And now I'm just going to tear it open. And I'm going to spread stone ground mustard on one side. You could just use yellow mustard if you want, or Dijon. Here's the bacon jam. I'm going to spread that on the other side. Add my chicken and add my fresh tomato, lettuce, onion, and some cracked black pepper. It's up to you. And now it's time to take a bite. And the combination of flavors, simple but so good. Let me show you this easy green enchilada rice casserole. So good. Okay, so I'm starting off with rotisserie chicken. I'm going to shred that. 2 cups of minute rice. I'm also using green salsa, cottage cheese in place of heavy cream. I'm also using chicken broth, fresh baby spinach, and 8 ounces of mozzarella cheese. So let me show you this cottage cheese hack in place of heavy cream. Add it to a blender with about 8 ounces of that green salsa and blend. And this is going to give me a creamy mixture for this casserole. I've measured out 2 cups of minute rice. I'm going to add my can of chicken broth. Now I'm going to season with Montreal chicken seasoning, garlic powder, and onion powder. And I'm just shaking that on, kind of eyeballing. It's up to you how much you want to use. Now I'm going to give that a really good mix. I'm adding about 3 handfuls of baby spinach leaves. Now the shredded rotisserie chicken. And now that creamy mixture on top. And just spread it into a layer. Now top with the rest of that green salsa. I'm also going to cover with shredded mozzarella cheese and bake in a preheated oven at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for about 30 minutes. And then it's ready to serve. You can garnish with whatever you like. This is the perfect weeknight casserole. It comes together quick and it's so, so good. Today I'm making a quick and easy lunch for Fideo. This is vermicelli noodles, and this is a comforting Mexican style soup. Easy. Here is a combination of whole cumin seeds and black peppercorn. So I'm just going to take a teaspoon measure and put it right into my pestle and mortar and just start crushing this up. I'm also going to shred whatever's left from this 2-pound rotisserie chicken, and it's going in the pot. In a preheated pot with cooking oil, I'm going to start toasting my fideo, or the vermicelli noodles, and I'm going to toast them until they get like a light golden brown color. You see how it's starting to get toasty and golden brown? That's what you want. I want to warm through these spices, so I'm going in with my ground cumin, black peppercorn mix. I'm using powders today, so I'm going in with some garlic powder, onion powder, fresh onion. I'm going with the dehydrated chopped onion. Oops. Give that a mix quickly. I'm gonna go with a tablespoon and a half of tomato bouillon powder. Putting it in the pan will kind of disperse it evenly with the toasted vermicelli. Okay, smells wonderful. Now I'm going in with a can of tomato sauce. Around 6 cups of water, but I'm going to add a little bit into the tomato sauce to get any residual sauce out of the can. That was 2 cups. I'm going in with another 4 cups. Depending how soupy you want this will determine how much liquid or water you put into it. We go with some salt to taste, a little more cracked black pepper. Here's my shredded rotisserie chicken. Once everything in the pot comes up to a rapid simmer or boil, I'm going to add this in. Let's see here. Oh yeah. I'm going to add in the chicken carefully. Whoops. Give that a mix. And somewhere between 10 to 12 minutes. So after it's cooked, I'm going to shut off the heat. And this smells amazing. You want to give it a mix. And this is ready to serve. The broth here. It smells so good. This is literally comfort food. And it's so easy to make when you do it this way. Quick and easy. But man, is it gonna be good. So today I'm gonna show you how I like to make tortas de jamón. These are a Mexican street food style ham sandwich. You can get the cheese melty, grill the lunch meat, the ham for this, or you can just make this like a cold sandwich, which is how we grew up having them. And I don't know, it's really tasty and delicious, especially when you get fresh baked pan bolillo, the Mexican French style rolls. And I have some today, so here we go. So I really didn't measure the mayonnaise, but let's just say half a cup, maybe a quarter cup of the Mexican crema, pickled jalapeno, and the juice. This is what I'm going to use to dress the sandwiches. This bread is so soft and fresh. Ugh, so good. Jalapeno mayo crema spread, which add things you like, take away what you don't like. So now you just take your ham and pile it on. Is that copious amounts of ham? Sure. You could use any cheese that you like if you like meltier cheeses, but the salty, just fresh taste of this cheese just it works great. Now we're gonna go with ginormous tomatoes. I don't even know how I'm gonna close this thing. The lettuce. This was just like maybe a small to medium size. I'm gonna just maybe use half. Cracked black pepper. I like to dollop. Okay. This is my torta de jamón that is ridiculous. Get you a jarrito on the side and just dig in. And don't even ask me how I'm gonna eat this. I'm not gonna show you because it'll be way too messy.